fear. Let's face it, everyone's afraid of something. Or someone.
But what actually is fear?
Well, simply put, it started off as a sort of survival instinct, helped develop to keep us safe from threats like bears and snakes.
But now, in this modern world, things like bears and snakes can't affect us like they used to. So why is it that we still feel fear? Especially towards things and situations that we know can't hurt us.
Like moths, long words. Or Cookie Monster.
In this documentary, we'll be going over the origins of fear and irrational fears.
How we can best effectively combat them.
And we'll even go into Fear Factory.
So join us as we navigate this scary world of fears
Talk to spooky people.
and navigate our freaky phobias.
Welcome to...
So, our mission for this documentary is simple. We're looking to better understand fear and how to better combat it.
And at the end of this documentary, we'll be heading down to Fear Factory to put our newfound knowledge to the test.
Firstly though, we need to get a better understanding of what fear actually is, before we can attempt to face it. So, we sat down with university professors Gina Grimshaw and Hedwig Eisenbarth, alongside WHS counsellor Gavin Hockley, to discuss the matter.
So all emotions are really, they're states. So one is the feeling that you have. So, and by the feeling, it's the sense of knowing when you're afraid. But emotions also have changes in the body, because what emotions are for is helping us to respond appropriately to all of the challenges in our life.
Fear, say from an evolutionary point of view, is that need to be aware to protect yourself from something that could hurt you, harm you in some sort of way.
So something like fear is helping your body respond to threat.
Now, unfortunately for some people, they live in circumstances where they're not safe at home, and so that fear keeps perpetuating or being triggered all the time. People would eventually develop an irrational fear because they are never safe.
What we call an irrational fear is something where the threat is actually not going to hurt you.
So that can be something like standing on a high bridge, and some people experience fear in that moment.
Are you coming?
Yeah, just a second.
And although they're standing on the solid bridge and there's no way this might collapse, there's no reason to be fearful, and sometimes we call this as an irrational fear. So if somebody has a fear of height, for example, most likely they have been in a situation where they were on a height somewhere, so they experienced the feeling of being on a high elevation, and had at the same time a physiological arousal going on. Two things happening at the same time, and the body learns that this goes together. So being on a high elevation, being in the height, and arousal in the body goes together, so that the body can learn it quickly. So the body has learned something. The body has learned this situation leads to this kind of reaction, and this way, and the only way I can get out of this negative state of fear, the only way to get rid of that emotion and that feeling in the body that is so uncomfortable is to leave the situation, to avoid it. And you can leave the situation by literally going out and physically leaving it, but you can also do that in your head. So you can basically do that with your cognition, with your thoughts. So you can do this thing in your head, oh, it's actually not that bad, or I'm just thinking of this, I'm in a completely different place.
Okay. I'm not on the high bridge right now. I'm on a really high bridge right now.
That's not really exposure, because what the body then learns is, again, avoidance. So it's kind of this still not being there. So what the thing that actually seems to work is learning a new pathway. It's learning this new pathway in parallel to the one that the body has learned about fear and the situation. And the only way to get there is actually to experience the fear until it goes down. And this is the thing that nobody ever believes. If you have this strong fear of height, for example, people will never think that if they stay there, if they keep thinking about the fear, they don't think it will go down, but it actually will.
Okay, I am on a really high bridge right now, but it's okay. It's a stable railing, stable, it's well built. It's okay. It's okay. Deep breaths. I'm safe.
So long term, the ideal thing is to actually stay in that situation and to think of really stay with those emotions and feel them.
You okay? Yeah. Let's go.
So, with our newfound knowledge in mind, we decided to test out what we've learned. And what better place to face our fears than the scariest place in Wellington?
Oh, that's nice.
Fear Factory.
We got the official stamps. Official stamp. Okay. We both scare pretty easy. Both just
And
said that.
we have no clue what to expect,
Yeah, yeah, you know what? I brought the shirt for the occasion. I'd rather be at Right.
Alright team, come on down. You're about to enter the ghost ship, the Wayfarer. The number one rule, guys, is no running. Okay?
No running.
Just take your time when you're inside. Hold on to each other like the zombies. Now to find your way, follow the continue arrows. That's going to take you all the way. Have fun. And don't forget to scream.
Oh, I will not forget to scream. So, here we were, about to finally face our fears once and for all. And let's just say, things went to plan. Well, for the most part.
You're at the front, by the way. You're the sacrifice.
I hate this. I hate being at the front. Whoa! Why is that scaring me, man? So I'm not in Fear Factory right now. I'm not in Fear Factory right now.
We are in Fear Factory. You know that.
We are in Fear Factory right now. Oh! Oh my god! Holy! That's someone behind us. Holy shit! Oh! Don't make us go down the stairs. Don't make us crawl. Why are you making us crawl? Oh my god! But, despite a copious amount of jump scares, we remembered what we'd been taught and pushed through. Okay, so what did they teach us? What did they teach us?
Deep breaths.
Deep breaths.
That deep.
Okay, so Bruno, we have to acknowledge the fact we are in Fear Factory right now,
Yes.
right? We're in Fear Factory.
Here, but we are safe. Okay, maybe we're not that safe. What the deep breaths.
Okay, so we're in Fear Factory, right? And it's scary.
It's scary as shit, but we're gonna survive.
But we're gonna come out.
Just that awesome.
Okay, so yeah, we're in Fear Factory right now, and it's scary, but
okay.
we're gonna come out and we're gonna be okay.
Oh shit.
Wonderful. Oh, thank you. We'd done it. We'd faced our fears and conquered Fear Factory. So, what do we think?
After, that was awesome.
Yeah.
If you haven't gone here yet, you need to.
It's a brilliant
Highly
place.
recommend. That was so fun.
I got adrenaline in me, you know? I feel like, that was actually really good. That was really good.
So, what have we learned over the course of this documentary?
Well, fear, as frightening as it may be, doesn't have to dictate how you live your life and is conquerable.
We hope you can, if you're ever in a frightening situation, you can apply some of the things you've learned today.
And who knows, maybe that high bridge you've been putting off crossing isn't as high as you think.
We hope you've enjoyed today's documentary, and remember...
He found me! Oh no! No! No!